Hey guys, said I'd be back with the my least favorite pickups of the year. My least favorite colognes. I got two that I want to kind of. A few months ago, they would have been on this list. Or, well, one would have been on this list, and the other one I still like, but we'll get into it. I'll show you. Jean Paul Gaultier, Le Beau Mall. Hated this at first. Absolutely hated it. The first couple times I wore it, it was but I wore it a few more times and I ended up do I love it? No. Do I like it? On the back end of like, it's okay. It has that a bit of that fresh Italian cologne feel to it. So mint and lavender, it's okay. The next one is one I love the smell of. I think it's one of the best smelling Aventus clones. I even like it better than Aventus. And that's London English Laundry. Problem is performance. Couple hours. That's it. Unfortunately, I found ways to make it last a couple hours longer with body washes and deodorants and creams and whatnot, but still. So, not two of my favorites, but they're okay. Now let's get into the ones I don't like. Seagate Free. Again, performance issue. Not a bad smell, but if you see my review on it, you have to reapply this like every hour. It's ridiculous. Like, that was from 1 week of wearing it. A quarter of a bottle. Quarter of a bottle. It's kind of a neat bottle. But no. It doesn't smell good enough that I can overlook its performance. You know what I mean? London smells good enough I can overlook its performance. Not so much that. This one. I don't even know if I showed this one on my channel yet. John Varvatos, USA. A few reasons I don't like this one. Again, performance. Only get about 3.5, 4 hours. The bottle sucks. To open it, you gotta like that and then spray it. Okay. Good. Clasp it back there. It's just a fucking no. Smell is. It smells okay. Again, nothing. Nah, it's just fruity. No. This one, the performance is great. The smell is horrible. L'Eau de Sea pour Homme Intense. Ooh. I know some people really like this. And that's fine if you do. No, it's this granny, grandma soap, dirty smell. I'm not a big fan of L'Eau de Sea anyway. like everybody else, but even the original to me smells like cat piss. I could have picked it up for $20 at Shoppers, and I was like, nah, it's too much. It smells like cat piss. Certified True Gold 1. These are the dupes now. I'm going to say any dupe pretty much by this company, Watermark Beauty. I don't even buy them anymore when I see them. Performance is trash. They don't smell like what they're supposed to. I mean, this isn't bad. It smells close. I shouldn't have said that, but performance is trash. So, on all the Watermark Beauties. So I avoid them now. Not even worth a couple bucks you spend on them. 4 YouTube Man, Fast Break, and I've got probably 20 others. Not because they smell bad, or they even perform bad. They perform pretty good, actually, especially for cheap dupes. But, tired of Lamal clones. And that's all they are. Lamal clones in general. Tired of them. I don't think there's any cologne that's been duped more than Lamal. Maybe Aventus. Be a toss up between those two, I guess. To any Lamal clone, now I kind of just pass over, no matter who makes it. So next up is one I don't even think I showed you guys that I got, but it's Gilded. Our impression of Gold Jay-Z. I have Gold Jay-Z. I think I reviewed it here. It's not a bad scent. It's not a bad bottle. The problem I have with it, let me give myself a spray, is it doesn't really smell like Gold Jay-Z. It's got hints of it. Kind of smells like a cross between Lamal and Gold Jay-Z. If that makes sense. Way more lavender powdery than Jay-Z's. I don't even know if Jay-Z has lavender in it, but this certainly does. I haven't worn it to give you the performance on it. It might perform great, but it doesn't feel like it because it's also soft right off the... And usually when you get one from Preferred that's pretty weak right off the spray, it's not a good performer. So, but it just was disappointing because I like Jay-Z. So I figured I'd give it a try, but nope. Last we have Rock Revelation. Our impression of John Favreau's Oud. Cheesy ass bottle. I said that before in my pickup video of it. So cheesy, I love it. And Smoldering Embers. Our impression of Vince Camuto, Smoked Oud. So this goes for any, whether it's a dupe or an actual cologne or perfume or whatever, anything that uses that rose oud combo. I can't stand it. It smells old lady perfume potpourri to me. I know people will argue with me, and I'm sure there's going to be one or two of you out there on my channel that are going to get offended because I don't like oud and rose. Well, I don't. I think it stinks. Enough. Brings me to my last pickup of the year. The absolute worst. At least with the rose and oud combos, I can at least call them a fragrance. You know, they're they're a fragrance. You know, people can wear them. People do wear them, and I'm sure on the odd person they might even smell good with their chemistry. But this next one, not so much a fragrance as I'm pretty sure it was just made to troll people. Like it's a dupe of a Tom Ford, but I've smelled the Tom Ford, and I'm pretty sure Tom Ford was like, I'm going to release something so gross, you know, that these fragrance people in the frag community are going to just love it, even if it sucks. I want to see how bad can what's the worst thing I can release it. These weirdos in the frag community that like everything they think is different, we just love. I have to dust it off. I mean, you know what it is. Sandstone, Tom Ford Anthracite. Creamy, rotten sage dressing. I don't want to smell it. Oh, fuck. I'm going to do this just because... How can anybody wear that? Oh my god. I know you think I'm joking, but... It is that bad. It is that bad. I'm turning red. I want to cry. Oh. The absolute worst. It's not a cologne. I will punch you in the face and you say, no way, I wear this and get tons of compliments. Tons of compliments. And you fucking don't. You get compliments from garbage men? Fuck. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh. Jeez, I can't even continue. Hold on. That's better. Yeah, that's way better. I mean, it's not good, but it's way better. Whew. I got a load of that onto that. Still barely covers it. Whew. Yeah, so that's my worst this year. Don't buy any of them, with the exception of London, and that they're okay. Just be prepared to reapply London every couple hours. So this is it for 2019. We are now going into 2020. We are in 2020 actually. It's past midnight now, so I hope y'all have a good 2020. That's weird when I say 2020, man. When I was born as a kid in the 80s, a teenager in the 90s, my 20s in the aughts, and my 30s in the teens. Now I'm going into my 40s. It's weird thinking that, man. 2020 seemed so far away when I was a kid, and I always thought, you know, my dad would always get these like cheesy VHS movies, like sci-fi movies, and to this day we love watching them together. They're horrible but great. And you know, 2010 was supposed to be the year, and 2020, and ain't happening yet. God damn it. Where's my flying car? I don't want flying cars. Motherfuckers can't drive on a fucking one plane. Imagine if you had fucking depth and height to worry about too. Wow. And what happens when a flying car engine stops working? Anybody think about that? You just fall. like a helicopter. I guess helicopter is kind of like a flying car is. And that shit stops working. They don't see a plane and shit. You can glide in. Helicopter stops working. Same as your car. See it. You're falling rock. So no flying cars. Yeah, I hope it's geez, the end of a decade too. That's weird. Because I was around for the end of the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, the aughts, whatever you want to call them. And now now I'm around for the end of the aughts, going into the 20s. It's just amazing, guys. Really, it's kind of cool. So yeah, I'll see you next week. Well, I guess this week now. I'll see you at the end of this week with a review of that oud fragrance. Maybe I like it. Here's a hint. I kind of do. But peace, love, be good to each other, guys.